Here's the Livewire with Branden.
We're back at it on the Livewire. I'm Branden, and today we're diving into something brand new for the show. We're sitting down with Bentonville-based musician Robert Kipness, a multi-talented artist bringing a unique sound we haven't really explored yet on the Livewire. Highlighted by his banjo playing and roots-driven style, Robert's out here in the scene hitting open mics, recording, building his craft, and still staying deeply connected to the local music scene. He's passionate about supporting fellow artists, and not just with his music, also with his camera. And he believes that some of the best music you'll hear is happening right here in Northwest Arkansas. Get ready. This is Robert Kipness on the Livewire.
Night will be like nothing you have ever seen. The streets are black as midnight, there's no lights to be seen. He walked around in darkness, looming on the prowl, going door to door, oh, he never made a sound.
What is going on? I am hanging out in Bentonville here this afternoon, hanging out with Robert Kipness. A different sound for you here today on the Livewire podcast. I was kind of asking Robert what his sound was, and I thought, folk? And you mentioned, murder folk.
Yeah.
Which is a totally different genre. Can you explain what murder folk is, Robert?
Man, so murder folk is kind of like what you would expect, if you think of old school murder ballads from Doc Watson, fucking everybody, back in the day, they would write murder songs. Traditionally, they seem like happy tunes, but you listen to them, you're like, oh man, that's a little dark.
It's dark.
Yeah.
I thought, you have the banjo, which was very haunting the way you play the banjo, and I thought, well, perfect. It's murder folk. You hear the banjo, you have to start running.
Yeah, right.
So that's a thing. Yeah. But no, you have a different sound, and I'm here in your home studio seeing some of the equipment that you use. You record right here, just like a few other bands that I've talked to. All the magic happens right here in this home.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when you're writing, say one of those murder folk songs, does it start with the lyrics? Does it start with a haunting chorus? Where do you start?
Man, so probably a lot of people, I have notepad on my phone or whatever, and I'll have lyrics or whatever. I try to catch it with a tune, and I try and play it out and figure it out that way, just like most musicians do. But sometimes the music happens first, and then I'm like, shit, I got to put some lyrics in.
You have
this
to,
is really good.
right.
What do I do now?
So it kind of, it comes with just whatever kind of idea first. And so you're like, all right, well, we can play on that and go from there. And right before we started, we were talking about sort of the venues that play in town that you can kind of play around. And I have not seen one venue in town that's looking like, hey, guys, we just need one murder folk artist to be a part of this. So it might be a little difficult to maybe, I don't know, see Robert Kipness out in the public, at a restaurant or a bar.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. For the most part, I pretty much just stick to open mics. I do, thanks to Mitch at George's and Kingfish, I do have a show coming up at Kingfish and on Mother's Day, which is a terrible time slot.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Love taking mom out to the bar.
Right. Yeah, that way she can hear some depressing songs. Really pop on Mother's Day, you know?
Well, they know how to, is it Mitch that it's booking over there? Shout out to Mitch. Yeah. No, that's perfect. But I love that stage though. Just sitting out there on Kingfish stage.
Yeah, especially in the springtime, summertime, it's fantastic. And it's perfect time. I think it's 4 to 7, so it's not too hot, not too cold, and that. It's just one of those perfect little things there.
So on Mother's Day out there, someone that hears your music, a mom that hears your music out there, what do you really want her to walk away with? What do you want your listener to walk away thinking about?
So not all of my songs are the murder folk. A lot of them, it just deals with everyday stuff that we all do, Typically, what I want someone to walk away with is just feeling that connection of shit, that happened to me or whatever. They can put themselves in that song and just go back to that memory of whatever it is, because we've all got different memories.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much that's
just relating. I can see that. And speaking of relating, we're talking about a pretty unique genre of music. Who do you run with in Northwest Arkansas? There's some artists that you kick it with, or that you take some influence from here locally?
I'm kind of a music slut. I love music, all genres. One of my favorite bands in Northwest Arkansas is a hardcore band. They're called Obliviate.
We were waiting for someone to save us. No one's coming. It's time to sink or swim.
Not only are these people like really good musically, they are also the salt of the fucking earth. These people are they're such good humans.
Yeah. I've noticed this about metalheads. You know, I think someone told me way back when that hippies cosplayed as nice people and metalheads cosplay as mean people, which kind of makes sense. All my metalhead friends are like the sweetest people. And the music, maybe that's what it is. They just get to that outlet of screaming and aggression, and then the rest of their lives they're just super nice, polite people.
There's another hardcore band called Jowls.
I don't pretend to know a fucking thing, but I know I don't. I don't want to be a part of your self-righteous.
They like to joke up on stage that they're just like dad hardcore because they're all dads, and like every time up on stage they're like, shout out to our wives for watching the kids and letting us come up here and play this music for y'all. Like,
that's what it feels like. I mean, life goes on no matter what. It's nice to see people are still taking that the art as an outlet. And this isn't it for Robert Kipness. You're a musician, but you're also a photographer, which my partner the same way. I consider her just an artist, and I would consider that is what you're doing. Maybe some different payoffs being a photographer and being a musician, but you're a different photographer. You like to go to these awesome metal shows or really cool rock shows and capture the moments.
Yeah.
And I've seen some on your Facebook page. If you want to check this out, how can we see some more of your photography?
Website and Instagram. The Instagram is straydog.media, and that's coincidentally also the website, straydog.media.
Okay.
That's where I also do like a lot of videos with like Northwest Arkansas musicians that are really cool too. So
you're still shooting. Is it a different pressure to be behind the camera compared to like being in front stage?
With photography, like I'm still blending in with the crowd. Like I'm having fun. I'm listening to the music, like just kind of watching. And if I know the band, we'll just take like Obliviate, for example. I kind of know what they're going to do, so I can kind of like guesstimate where a really good shot's going to be. Sometimes they surprise me, don't get me wrong, because it's not just the same thing every time. But you can see like the energy the entire time. You can kind of like almost guess where they're about to go with it and get like a really good shot. So
yeah, and so you know, like the chorus is coming up, someone's about to jump off stage, or you can start feeling that the energy. And by the way, if you see some of these photos, you'll know what we're talking about. It's just awesome to see that sort of gritty black and white photos, some really awesome action shots on stage. So I want people to go check that out. And the music, back to that. You know, there are songs out there that we all love, and for sometimes songs are so good, musicians are like, damn, dude, like that is just brutally good. Is there a band out there, or maybe a tune that you've heard and you thought, I wish I didn't hear that?
Man, that's a really tough call because there's so much music. One of honestly, one of my biggest influences is Amigo the Devil.
And you, I know you wanted to. I say you take the shot, see this chance, feel the fire, and let me have this dance with you.
He's also what you would classify as murder folk.
Yeah.
But they're so catchy in the way that he sings these songs. You're just like, holy shit, man, this is catchy as hell. Then you listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. There's sort of that underground sound. You're not going to, unfortunately, you don't hear them on the radio very often, or at all, really. But it's sort of that underground sound, and you got to keep your ear down. So where do you digest your music? Where do you find your music? You're saying you're sort of a music slut.
Yep.
So where do you find that music?
Honestly, it's all trial and error. You'll listen to a local band here will say Obliviate, and then the guitar player for Obliviate also plays in another band called Morway.
Always gonna pick me up instead of bringing me down. I feel like slipping.
So there's another hardcore band that's really good.
Yeah.
And then More Weight likes to play with Gels a lot. So then you've got Gels. And then it's just like 6 degrees of separation of all these local bands around here that are just fantastic that I never would have known had I not listened to the one. And it's just like dominoes. They just fall. And it's the same with like folk music that's around here. Like Nick Shoulders is massive.
Yeah.
Huge. Cousin, Dylan Earl.
I'd rather be an outlaw than in with law. All this authority worship is the strangest thing I ever saw. And their holy roller hypocrisy out here polluting all the free air I breathe, and none of them folks ever showed me empathy. Oh, Grady, burn it down.
There you go, Dylan Earl. Now you go Dylan Earl to Jude Brothers.
You're what you are, you're what you're, oh, I don't know. You're what you are, you're what you are, you're what you, I love you for it. You're what you are, you're what you are, you're what you are, change it all. Go on, change it all, change it all, change it all.
It's just insane.
It's like you're like murder folk doing forensics right now. You're literally like tying them all together. Is there an artist out there that people would be surprised that Robert Kipness listens to?
Man, I love Paramore.
But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good.
Paramore's a good one. You got you have vocals, catchy, catchy.
Guitars, like,
yes.
everything about them is just like a little total package. Like they've got sad songs, they've got happy songs, poppy songs. Like
It seems like they do have a catalog that they just, hey, we're going to start with this idea and go for it. It's not sort of, hey, we sound like this.
right.
You can kind of catch that with Robert's music as well. I don't think that you're pinned down to one certain sound. I've noticed that you do a lot of like online social media, like just video and singing, which let me tell you guys, and maybe here listening, that's difficult to put yourself out there like that. People can take 1 second and go, nope, or whatever it may be, but it's putting yourself out there. So it takes a lot of guts to do something like that, especially new songs that you're out there playing. You just released something like last week.
Yep.
Let's take that for example. Let's take that ride for that song for a ride for a second. So you wrote this song here in this room. So you're starting some experimenting with like doing some mastering and some other production.
Mixing and mastering.
Now you release this. Does this go on Spotify? Where does it go?
It goes everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere I can. I'll upload it to DistroKid, and it will literally just give you like a little thing where you can pick like 30 different streaming sites, and it's just all over the place.
We have this gig coming up. Is there another time that you're able to, express all of these tunes that you've been writing and recording?
A lot of the times I just go to any open mic that I can. I played a lot at the Meteor Guitar Gallery in Bentonville before it shut down.
Yeah.
So that kind of limited like a lot of like stage time, because I would go like every Tuesday and play there. But now there's some other ones that are popping up all over the place. So
what are some? Can you name some? Maybe we can come see you.
The Trailhead Tap, which is every other Tuesday. You've got the Music Depot, which is every other Tuesday. That's tonight in Rogers. There's also like Morano's on Sundays.
I've seen that Morano's one a few times. So they do like a live stream as well. So you can catch that every once in a while. But yeah, these are places where you can go check out live music in Northwest Arkansas in the most raw form.
And you will find some really good musicians in these open mics too, like that you would never expect.
Yeah, and I really think that if you're one of those people that are looking for different music scenes and different genres, that's a good way to start. You're doing some hunting out there. And man, you drop so many cool bands, band names. We have all of these awesome shows coming to Northwest Arkansas. You've noticed this, like all the cool concerts. Is there a band out there that they have announced here in Northwest Arkansas that you're happy about, or an upcoming show? Do you get to see live music like that?
I'm always happy when like Benjamin Todd comes around, and he's coming up to JJ's, or not JJ's, what's it called?
Ozark
Music Hall.
And I'm long, long gone. Ain't a maiden here yonder ever need this kind of love. Ain't a maiden here yonder ever need my kind of love.
He's coming up soon. Man, a lot of the times I'm just really excited to see all the local bands around here just because they're so good live. Like,
Yes, and we do our local X every Thursday from 7 to 9. I have been on the radio for over 20 years. I've seen this local X. I have never seen more talent, a deeper pool of talent on the local music scene than there is now. And I don't even think it's the technology that's involved with, it's just the pure talent.
and the genres are so wide too. Like you've got like Silent Wolf. They're fantastic. Dark wave, like, and then on like the reverse, you've got like the hardcore kids, the death metal kids. Like, it's just insane, like the talent that we have in Northwest Arkansas.
What's next for Robert Kipness? You've been recording all these cool songs. You can check him out out there on Dixon Street on Mother's Day out there at Kingfish. But what's up for the year? What is a dream of Robert Kipness in a year from now, and we could talk about it, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my music took me here, or my artwork took me here. What's a goal?
Man, honestly, just play more shows. That's it. Like, I like open mics, but honestly, we're like restricted to like 3 songs. Right?
Yeah.
And I've got probably about 20 songs, most of them that no one's ever heard just because I haven't recorded them yet, or I've got them on my computer just waiting for more like musicians to like throw in different parts. So
more music.
Yeah,
more music, and more people, more ears listening to that music.
maybe more people connecting to it, you know?
There's a way to connect with Robert. Again, there are some live shows around Northwest Arkansas. Go check out some of those open mic nights. And we're going to listen to a song right now. You said something that's going to relate to us a little bit more. You did release a brand new song not too long ago, but one specifically for the Livewire podcast here. So what is this tune about?
So this tune is pretty much what I think that everyone can really relate with, like losing a love, saying the things that you should have said but you didn't say, and now that person's not with you anymore. And now all you can do is just kind of go back and beat yourself up a little bit, you know?
Beat yourself up with this song over and over
Yeah.
again. I'm telling you, haunting words and haunting lyrics from Robert Kipness. You guys are going to love this music. And what's the name of this tune?
Where We Belong.
You can catch him live on Mother's Day singing really wretched songs about death. And your mom is going to love it.
There's a song about a prostitute she's probably going to love too, so that'll be fun.
Well, I'm telling you what, we're excited to have you on the podcast. I appreciate you taking time and inviting me here.
Thank you, sir.
I've been searching in so many ways to find the words that I can't say. It's been some years and I'm still scared to death. We've been around this block, well, too many times. You've been patiently waiting while I'm losing my mind. The time has come and I'm still all choked up. To say I do means forever I will, and I'm still trying to get over that hill. In due time is what I've always said. Well, here I am, but you moved on, so I'll sit and wait and play a song till we get back to where we belong. I sit and wonder if our time will come. The love we shared, it never felt wrong, and my mind was broke, too scared to commit. I never imagined it would be this way, our lives far apart, but to this day, oh, well, I still feel every beat your heart makes. To say I do means forever I will, and I'm still trying to get over that hill. In due time is what I've always said. Well, here I am, but you moved on, so I'll sit and wait and play you a song till we get back to where we belong. Well, I can admit that my heart breaks every time I hear or breathe your name and think of all what we could have been. The cards that were dealt, well, they weren't our hand. The river's a bust, and so was our plan. We're miles apart with nothing in between. To say I do means forever I will, and I'm still trying to get over